Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. As always, thank you very much for joining me. I am Crypto Maximalist. Today I wanted to talk about something that I have been thinking about for a long while, which is getting into prop firm trading with cryptocurrency. As prop firm trading is something that I've been doing a long time myself, and it's a really good way to be able to leverage basically being able to have good skills with trading, but you may not necessarily have your own large amounts of trading capital to get started with. Prop firms are basically the bridge between those two things and are a very good solution for people who may not have a massive amount of funds, but they actually are quite good at trading themselves. It can be a great way to increase the amount of capital that you can trade with, and also basically just allow you to fulfill your potential as a trader, and you can get paid for doing trading with large amounts of capital that's essentially lent to you via crypto trading prop firms. HyroTrader is the one I'm talking about today, who are the sponsor of this video, so thank you very much to them for coming to me and getting me to get involved with this, because I think this is a really good, interesting concept that definitely can benefit a lot of people, especially my community in cryptocurrency. As I said before, prop trading is something that I've been doing myself for a while. I've been trading with prop firms for about 2 years myself in forex trading. I have a few accounts with prop firms that people may be aware of. FTMO, for example, is a big one that I have some accounts with, and there are other ones as well. So for anyone who doesn't know exactly what prop firm trading is, essentially what you do is you can come and sign up to these prop firms. This one, HyroTrader, which is the sponsor of this video today, is a crypto focused prop trading firm. Essentially what you can do is you can get involved with the market and pass a challenge, and to test your trading skills and to show that you can be a profitable trader. You have essentially two levels to the challenge. You pass the first round by hitting a target of 10% on this specific account, and then you pass a second challenge where you get a 5% target, which also needs to be hit. After that, they will lend you the account balance that you buy the challenge with, which basically allows you to trade with their capital. For example here, if you were to buy a 100k challenge, you'd have to basically hit a 10k profit target and then a 5k profit target in the second phase, and then after that you'll be able to get to keep all the profits that you make on your challenge, and you will officially get actually signed up as a trader with them. I think this is a really good opportunity for a lot of people, and it's something that I quickly became interested in once I found out about it myself. And now for the fact that we can see here, HyroTrader are a crypto specific trading prop firm for trading, and it is very interesting to me, especially with all the gains that can potentially be made in the cryptocurrency market. This is definitely something that I think people will be interested in for sure. They're basically a really good way, as I said, to leverage your potential whilst not having to put a massive amount of funds into trading. I know, especially at the current period in the world, I know for a fact that in the UK, where I am from, things are pretty tough right now in terms of having large amounts of money in general. So a lot of people don't have a massive amount of access to capital, but maybe they have a good knack for trading, or they think they can be a profitable trader. And this can be a really good way of essentially leveraging those skills and giving yourself a good chance of essentially making a lot of money from trading without having to put a huge amount of upfront capital in that not a lot of people have. You can see here it's very easy, very simple. You just apply. You can select your preferred account size. They all have different prices, and then you can basically connect to ByBit, which is the preferred platform of choice. That is essentially how you trade. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar in cryptocurrency with ByBit. It's a very good, easy to use interface. They basically API connect straight into that, and then you can basically start trading through ByBit using the capital for the demo challenge. You can see here you just do a performance and KYC check. So obviously if you pass your challenge, they'll obviously do KYC to make sure that you're all good, and then you'll get your account, which you can use to trade, and then you'll be able to keep, as you can see here, between 70 and 90% of the profits that you make. So for example, if you pass your challenge and then you make 10k, 10% profit on that first month when you are passed, you'll essentially be keeping between 7,000 and 9,000 of that money, which is really interesting indeed. You can see it's pretty simple and it seems pretty straightforward, but a lot of people do get confused about some of these bits. I think it's a really good opportunity in the market though, and these are, as you can see here, some of the results. Some people here with their successful payouts recently, lots and lots of nice numbers here, and this is entirely possible. As you can see, lots of good features, lots of good feedback as well. And then you can see down here, as I mentioned before, these are the account sizes that you can get. You can see that these are pretty low prices considering the amount of capital that you can potentially trade with. For example, if you got this 100,000 USDT challenge here for $599 and then passed it, you'd only need to make a 0.5% gain on your account to make your money back. And I'm pretty sure that they give you your challenge fee back once you pass the challenge, if that is the case. So very, very interesting indeed. You can see we've got tons of reviews and interviews. Very, very interesting stuff indeed, in my opinion. As you can see, the website, very, very nice, flush. And these are the rules that you have to pass in order to pass the challenge. You can see here the evaluation, the verification, and the funded account, the 3 stages that I talked about before. Unlimited trading period, so you can take your time. You don't need to rush through the challenge like the days of old, where they'd give you 30 days to essentially pass a challenge, or you'd basically have to be starting again, which is pretty annoying. 10 days of minimum trading, so obviously you can pass the challenge in less than that, but you just still have to open a few orders to pass. There is a stop loss obligation, which I think is prudent. Obviously this means that if you hit a certain price in a going against your trade, you will get stopped out. But as always with trading, risk management is obviously a massive priority with this, and it shows that you can be a profitable trader within the parameters of the rules. A daily drawdown of 5%. So for example, if you have a 100k account, you have a $5,000 daily drawdown that you can hit before the account is breached and you basically fail the challenge. And then a maximum loss of 10%, so that would be 10k with a 100k challenge as well. You have to reach a 5%, a 10% profit target, and then a 5% profit target, as you can see. And then obviously, as I said before, you get your challenge fee refunded if you pass the challenge. So essentially, if you're a good trader and you pass this, you will get your money back, and it will essentially be a free 100k challenge if you pass. And then obviously you get all the profits that you make beyond that. A really, really good and interesting system in my opinion, and potentially something that can really, really benefit people. You can see here we've got good Trustpilot reviews. They have got lots of 5-star ratings. As always, these are very rarely 100%, I would like to point out. Even FTMO and some of the biggest prop firms in the world don't have 100% ratings or reviews. There's obviously always going to be some people that negatively review, and especially in the prop firm trading space, there are lots of, shall we say, bad actors in the space that do tend to hit their competition with bad ratings to try and reduce their chances of people going with them. It's a constant battle that I have seen being fought on Trustpilot for a long time amongst prop firms, and there are a lot of negative reviews that are made by bots that are not actually true. Generally speaking, I've had really, really good experience with HyroTrader. I've actually been using them myself for a little while because I was interested to see the crypto focus of this, and being able to use the ByBit platform is really, really interesting as well. Something that I've used for 4 or 5 years myself, and being able to trade a prop firm through that really good portal is really interesting as well. You can see here HyroTrader have got some good reviews, which is nice to see. So if we go through them, you can see here this is where I've got a 50k challenge currently ongoing. As you can see, I haven't traded on this yet, but I probably will do very, very soon. You can see all the details of the challenge. If I go into my portal here, you can see here that I've done a little bit of trading on this so far, and we can see that basically these are my challenge results: trading days, profit target, daily drawdown, max loss here, as you can see. And right now I'm basically waiting for some more updates on these. These are the targets that I need to be hitting, which is good to see. Overall, this is really interesting stuff. If we go and look at my portal here, as you can see, this is my ByBit account, which is connected up to my challenge. You can see here on my trades, these are the 2 trades that I have been tested. I have done here to be testing basically. You can see right now I'm all connected up via my API. If I go into my API menu here, you can basically just connect your challenge straight through the API, which is really good to see. Very, very easy stuff. You can see here, obviously, I've got my key that's already logged in. I've got my secret key, so you won't be able to log into my account via the API. But it's very, very simple to do. All you need to do is create a new key, go into your API keys here, create a read or write key like this, make sure you click Unified Trading and Assets, you submit. I need to make sure that I name this HyroTest, and then I create this, and then here I would have basically my 2 keys. All you have to do is connect those to your account, and your account will be connected. Very, very simple stuff, and then you'll be able to go in to this portal here and you'll be able to trade, which is really, really good to see. As I said before, ByBit are a really fantastic platform for trading. Really, really solid interface, and really obviously by now very well renowned. Basically one of the biggest trading platforms in the crypto space. Being able to plug straight into this is a massive game changer in my opinion. Really good stuff. You can see here you can use spot or margin. All that you have to do is pass the challenge within the parameters. Obviously you have to have a stop loss as well, which is really important. But overall, I do think this is a really good potential opportunity for a lot of people. I've had a lot of success personally trading with prop firms, and I think that this is going to be something that could potentially change a lot of people's lives. People that have potentially really good trading skills but maybe not the huge amount of capital they need to make big gains in the market. I think obviously having a prop firm that can lend you that capital and give you that chance can be really good for people who can maybe make consistent gains but don't necessarily have 100k to spend on, you know, trading, or just simply don't have the time and the capital to build that up and they need a big head start in the markets with a bigger amount of money. I think this is a really good way to get involved with everything. I think that's everything for today for this video. I will be doing some follow-up videos on this as I continue trading the journey through what we're seeing here. I'm going to be doing a series of videos, I believe, basically taking you through some of the stuff that you can do with this and my potential journey as well trading with this. Overall, I do think it's going to be really good. So let's see what we can do. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.